Welcome to Hot Takes. I'm Ryan Lazev here with Tony Dean. We're going to be talking about some NBA playoffs, which my New York Knicks are looking real good right now, up 3-2. And I think we both agree with this. They're beating the Pacers. I mean, we've shown that we could out-hustle them. But I want to look at the other side. I think the Celtics, whatever team comes out, hopefully my Knicks, I think neither team could beat the Celtics right now. And I know you disagree with that. So there's not that many sports going on right now, but they're starting to heat up. Well, MLB and NBA get into the thick of things right now. We'll start off with the NBA. I mean, a bunch of players up for MVP. Usual same guys, but there's some new guys in the mix. I mean, Sam, who's your MVP pick right now? Also have great players like Holiday has been playing great.
Who?
Drew Holiday, one of the best wing defenders in the entire NBA. That Drew Holiday, who's been dropping double digits.
He can't guard Brunson.
If anyone can contain Jalen Brunson, it is Drew Holiday.
No matter what happens, I'm only going to be happy if they win.
You think they could realistically make it that far? I mean, not even conference final, to the finals.
Did you think the Heat were going to make
that?
that?
But Jimmy, they have a chance.
Yeah,
the Sixers don't have the depth. They only have really two main stars. I think besides that, no one can carry that team.
This year's depth, we've added more depth than we've ever had in previous years.
That is very true.
But you could say the same about the Knicks.
Okay.
And here's the thing about, you were mentioning, your two best players, Embiid and Maxey. Obviously, they're great. I'm not going to deny that. But Knicks have people who could combat that. Mitchell Robinson is one of the best defensive centers in the league. OG Anunoby is one of the best wing defenders in the league. That's two guys who could defend your two guys. And they also have offensive skill as well. And that run you were talking about, Jalen Brunson, he's averaging 38 points in the last 7 games. 38. And yeah, Maxey just had that 52 bomb in double overtime, let me say. But Brunson is one of the most elite scorers in the league right now. And even if we don't have those guys, the Knicks' depth is insane.
Yes.
I mean, they look good against Virginia, but Virginia also probably shouldn't have been there, honestly. I mean, you talking about choking with Purdue, Virginia chokes every year.
Fraud Central right there.
Since their national championship. But that's what I like about your pick, Tony's pick, is Purdue. Because you're saying they always choke, but after Virginia lost their game against the 16 seed, they went on to win the national championship. And I think Purdue could do the same thing. This is the best team they had in a while. But another team I like going far, maybe not Final Four, but a team like Colorado State, New Mexico State, the 11 seed. They are way too low. They have a high-powered offense. They're 22 ranked in the net rating, and they got 11th. They won their conference for a reason. They're going to be good this year. I like them going far, far.
But I think the league's going to give it to Jokic just because they'll give him his third. It'll be a good story, and he's having the season to do it.
I mean, if you want to talk about thirds, I got to go with Giannis. I mean, about Luka, as good as he is, they're only 8 in the West. And even with Jokic, they're only 4. And like you were saying, SGA first and second in the West. But Giannis's Bucks are second in the East.
How far is that going to fall with Doc Rivers, though? Because they're going to plummet. Doc is terrible.
Giannis is
awful hire.
Giannis is such a good player. He will keep them up. The other teams are so far behind, and the East is stronger than the West too. I mean, the Bucks only have 1 less win than the Thunder. And talking about stats, counting stats, Giannis has better stats than SGA. I mean, he's a better shooter. He's better at shooting from the field right now. Way more rebounds. Only slightly under for points per game, and basically have the same amount of assists. So if we want to go counting stats, I mean, it's Giannis all the way.
They're all new to that city. It's a brand new roster.
It doesn't matter how new you are. These are multi-time MVPs. This is probably over 5 MVPs combined.
We don't know if Shohei's going to be the same after the injury either.
He doesn't need a pitch. He's still one of the best hitters in the league.
He did have Tommy John as well at one point before this.
Don't need Tommy John to hit. You see with Bryce Harper.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah, definitely.